day 108 of our handstand challenge, and oh my goodness, I cannot tell you how excited I am right now to be sitting down with you, chilling like a villain and making this freaking video, okay? Because I legit had a little conversation going on between this shoulder and this shoulder, and they were chit-chatting, and one was saying, I legit do not want to do this. And the other one's like, oh, come on, girl, you got to do it. And the other one's like, no, legit, I do not want to do it. And it went back and forth for a while, to the point where I legit forgot what day it even was of the handstand challenge. And you know what? At this point in time, after doing it this long, and you and me make we, because we are family. Done. Okay, legit, we already know that I am not the best little singer in the little land here. However, you know what? What is not more fun than when you're hanging out with your favorite little pals and you guys can like sing a song? And that just kind of reminds me just a little bit of the other day when Tom, little Viking here, one of our little baby dolls down below, had put in the comments when I was, okay, this was a day when I said, Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Okay, I don't remember if I had put this in a video yet of where that came from, because I was so obsessed with blame it on the rain, it was falling. Oh my gosh, I went crazy. I was so crazy with it that I made my next video with it, and it got a copyright on it, but it wasn't like a copyright strike. It was just like copywritten to where there were certain countries, certain countries that weren't able to see it. So I was like, that kind of bites, or maybe they got off the hook that day. Who knows? All I know is, oh my gosh, just like I said, I don't know what it is about you, but you have something inside you that just makes my heart go pitter patter, because I legit, okay, I was kind of in a fuss mood, and this is why this shoulder was talking to this shoulder. And now I'm going to be rambling on about everything, because it's like, blame it on the rain. Like, even though I don't sing well, I will just say this right now, that I might not sing well, but however, once you and me make we and we sing it together, it's so much more fun, especially when we talk about movies and all that good stuff. However, Barney is where Mr. Golden Sun came from, and that's when I was like going, I couldn't decide that day if we were going to do the Golden Sun, or if we were going to do, we did it, hooray, yeah, we did it. Okay, do you know where that came from? Do you know, if you have like Gen Z kids like I do, all these little songs will make perfect sense to you, because I remember that I always watched, well, I thought I watched. In fact, okay, have any of you ever had this happen? Okay, like the SpongeBob movie. My kiddos, I would pop them in the back of the Honda minivan, and because it was so badass at the time to have the little TVs that come down, like when you were on the airplane, and do they still do that on the plane? I think it just depends on what you have, but most people usually have their phones and their tablets at this point. I don't know. I don't know. I don't fly that much anymore. I mean, I'm lucky I'm lucky that you and me go on these morning adventures to my favorite little place, the Salt and Light Room, where, that vlog is coming out. That is why, once again, this shoulder was talking to this shoulder, because I wanted to turn this room and the piggy room into like a red light therapy situation. And so I ordered these panels, and I was putting them all together. And then what happened? one of them is missing this big old like candy cane like structure, and I was like, this bites. What am I gonna do for my lighting situation inside the Handstand Challenge pool room? Yeah, I know. I'm just going off today. And legit, I have no idea what I probably said 30 seconds ago. But hey, you know what? There you go. It is what it is. See, the holiday crazy is just going on inside me right now. And I'm so grateful that I have you to chit chat with. So if you're still here after all this crazy ramble, at least at the end of the day, that little thing that you were just so worried about because you really wanted to know where Mr. Golden Sun came from, now you know it was from Barney. Yep, Barney. Yeah, but okay, so going back to the van situation, I would pop all the kids in the back, put down the TV, and put in that SpongeBob movie with David Hasselhoff, like inside the player. And I don't have I ever seen it like with my eyeballs. I knew every word of it because of listening to it a gazillion times. So funny. I mean, have you ever done that? I'm just wondering, am I the only person that thought it was so badass when they got the minivan with the little TV? And in fact, it was so fun if you were at night driving and you saw like a van in front of you and they had theirs down and you're like, what are they watching? What are they watching? I know. Maybe I'm just the only one that does these really creepy things. However, you already know I'm obsessed with Dr. Pol and Family Feud, and maybe one day, maybe we can watch Family Feud together and just have like a big old response video to it. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Could you imagine if we had like a live response Family Feud situation? I'm thinking yes, that would be a fun little live stream. Oh, you are just so epic, bringing all these fun little vibes. Oh, I just love you to pieces. Thanks so much for just listening to me ramble on. Like after I've been so freaking kind of, believe it or not, I was super frustrated. That's why I look like I do right now. The lighting is not how I wanted it, and I'm rambling on. And like I said before, we are family. And if you want to ramble on down below too, go right ahead. I love it so much. It's so fun. And you, my dear, are so epic. And thank you so much for listening to me go on and rant and do all kinds of crazy things. However, and at the same time, I didn't get the vlog edited. But I will get this done because I get so freaking inspired the moment I legit turn this camera on. And I got to remember that. I have to remember that I got to get out of my head sometimes and just go to my happy place. And my dear, you are my happy place. And I can't wait to share with you on the vlog this new little pressure Instapot cooked ribeye that I've been doing for Steak and Skate. Because, you know, with this tooth gone, think about that. I mean, it's just not going to happen. So boiled meat it is. And however crazy that sounds, it's yummy. It doesn't taste like a roast. It tastes just like the most. Ooh, we are just in for it today. Thank goodness this isn't like day 110 where we really have to level up. But boy, am I going to have to bring in the big guns for that. But thank you so much for hanging out with me and for being your epic little self. And thank you, Sandy, for telling me in the comments that vacation rocks. And I think I talked about that yesterday. Did I? I probably did. However, again, I'm kind of in that mental state right now of the holiday crazies. Just trying to get it all done. Yes. My kids are coming home for like a month and like a couple days. So I got to get this place going. However, I absolutely adore you and thank you. And we're going to put day 108 in the books. Let's do this. On day 12. Let's go. I'll have to put like a timestamp in the description of where this started at, so you're not thinking Girl, where in the monkey's uncle is your brain cell at? My brains are over there with Santa, just resting. Gosh, my hands aren't very grippy, but that's okay. That's okay. Mwah. Thank you for being here. Let's do this. Hello, beautiful world. Happy Tuesday. I hope wherever you're at, you're having a magical day. Living your best life. Living your dreams. Getting all ready for Christmas. It's going to be exciting. But once again, thank you so much for your epic, precious time, for hanging out with me. And I know, I talk too much, and I apologize for that. However, here, let's just do a little bit more of this stuff. I need more juice. I always say practice safe bowl, and then look at what goes on here. So, meow, 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 meow. Oh, girl, you're not a cat. You're not a cat, they would call you a cougar. I need to open up a new bottle. Yes, I do. All right, so we'll definitely be getting that vlog up, okay? And I will put timestamps in this one, because if you are sticking around for this nonsense, you are so the goats, and I am so not worthy. I am not worthy. All right, here we go. So we were saying how grateful I am for you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, sharing your epic vibes, being absolutely magical. And let's get ready for some epic holiday cheer with no fear. And thank you so much once again for sharing your epic time with me. You, my dear, are a rock star, superstar, an angel in my heart, and I will see you mañana. Thank you for getting me out of that crazy little rut for the day. You know, sometimes we take things way too seriously, and I really freaking appreciate you for making my heart smile and going pitter patter, and just you being so awesome. Thanks for giving me a daily dose of awesomeness, and I will see